Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Simons missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And stolen by Thibault. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson finds Morant. Into the lane, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Lillard way outside. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Grant the pass to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Stolen by Grant. Here's Lillard. Nice D from Brooks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Left side, Jackson. Shoots over Grant. And he overshot that one, missing. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Lillard from deep three-point land. Here's Nurkic. He shoots again, and it's good on the way in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
And a wide open look for Payne. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Lillard following the score by Memphis. There's the feed to Grant. Back to Lillard, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. 3 points. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Back to Bane. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Bane's got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And it's Simons missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Bane kicks to Morant. Pass to Bane. Here's the three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's Memphis.
And your Trailblazers U.S. team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels.
Kennard, the pass to Jones. Connects from three-point range. Jones has got himself on the board with three there.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 17. Johnson outside. Goes up from the top of the key. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant kicks to Bane. Jackson in the corner. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Trailblazers trail by 21. And here's Sharp. To the paint, here's Eubanks. And he jams it with authority.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Brooks with no one around. Off target with his three. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Picked off in midair.
I see you.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
From deep, Johnson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clark kicks to Morant. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Williams comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Tyus Jones.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3-point.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Williams with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Inside, it's stolen. So the wing on the left, shoots. Here's Eubanks. Dishes to Little, kicks it out to Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Jones, no one around him. Memphis the rebound. Aldama passes to Jones. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Sharp. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Here's Clark, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
The first half. With the score, your Trailblazers 17, the Grizzlies 42.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor. He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
Morant kicks to Adams. Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 6.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lillard with it. Clock at 6. driving to the basket.
You're so worried about Dame's range, Lillard can just speed right past you.
Morant against Grant. Morant passes to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Nurkic a screen on Bain. Simons kicks to Thibault. Back to Simons. Back to Thibault. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Grant for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 20.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Lillard fires away from way outside. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant outside. Payne for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 12 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Simons against Morant. There's the pass to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Jackson. The three from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name center.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
One of the strongest players in the league, Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Takes a three, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks it to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Kennard against Simons. Jones the pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Nurkic. Passes it to Kennard. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Kennard's got 14 points for the game.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
And it's Lillard again missing. Jones from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis able to put on a shot. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Simons, he's a born shooter. He's got a great mix of confidence and ability.
Morant dishes to Adams. Right side Jackson. Down low. Morant looking around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Inside, Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Morant outside. He feeds it to Adams. Makes it off the glass. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Lillard against Morant. Lillard left side. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Grant. Offline with his 3. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bane passes to Morant. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 26 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Simons finds Lillard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Poked away and stolen by Thibault. Lillard outside. Looking to end the run. And Matisse Thibault gets the 3. Thibault's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson down low, working on Grant. They get it back, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
1:29 left in the 4th. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
You know, maybe He's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
To the paint, and Adams with the slam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Picked away. Bain looking around. The dish now to Morant. Over Thibault. That shot no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by...
down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Lillard. Simons outside. There's the triple. Looney grabs a miss. Now the Warriors with it. Driving to the basket. And here's Curry for 3. Counted from distance.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Lillard with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Wiggins against Thibault. Count the basket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And that one's good. Green.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
There's Simons with a 3. Thompson with some nice D. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Who is stolen by Lillard. Out left to the wing. Pass to Thibault. There's the double with Thompson. Back to Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Curry finds Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
On the attack, Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Lillard into the lane. On the wing, Simons. Outside Thibault. Pass to Graham. 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And here's Curry for 3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Simons with it. Now Wiggins defending. Thibault passes to Grant. To the middle. Wiggins with a steal. Here's Thompson. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Grant left side. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors leading. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Green. Now here's Looney. The layup off target.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Lillard can't get it to go. Now Green. He's got 7. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range. No good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
We've got Cam Reddish. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Little in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. It's deflected. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the Warriors call time here.
Who's looking for some new swag?
Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for DiVincenzo. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Iguodala. Driving in. Outside Payton. Left side Kuminga. Poole outside. Clock at 6. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
A good look from Johnson. Cash money on the open jump shot. Johnson's got 6. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Poole with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kuminga's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Johnson. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Poole. He's covered closely. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Timeout called, Portland. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Here's Simons. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Lillard. Oh, my goodness. Throw it down.
Come on. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Wiggins. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 here in the quarter.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Shot is good by Curry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Outside Curry. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Here's Curry. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Curry's got 16 points now.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Offensive rebound. Right side Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Here's Nurkic. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Here's Curry. Good work there as it goes.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Portland trailing here.
And use of Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Pass to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Inside, Grant. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
First team foul. Warriors ball starts.
Oh, stolen by Lillard.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Golden State ball. Warriors ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
Green, the pass to Looney. Grant with a steal. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, Grant throws it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Warriors ball starts the
Green, a screen.
Let's hear it for your
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Curry from deep 3-point land. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Simon's shot is good.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
They double team Curry. Pass to Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Thompson against Thybulle. Thybulle with the board. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Simons. He's got 5 from deep. Here's Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
T-shirt toss. Who wants one? Your Blazers breaker dance crew is here to hype you up. Show some love, fans.
A line change here for Portland.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
43 seconds left in the third. The drive by Poole. Johnson with the defensive effort. Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. For the lead. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Driving inside, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Golden State.
Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
We've got a close game here in Portland. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sharp. This for the tie! And it's Poole with a rebound. Outside Payton. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Johnson. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Pass to Eubanks. Here he goes. Back to Johnson to tie it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors leading. Payton passes to Kuminga. Back to Payton. And here's Kuminga. The kick out to Poole. The three. Nails it from three. And the Warriors lead by 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sharp. The 3-ball. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Payton. Johnson with a double team. Now Iguodala. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Out to the wing. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Poole from long range. And it's Little with a rebound. Little's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Reddish. Here's Eubanks. That one falls. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Outside Payton. Iguodala outside from the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. The kick out to Wiggins. Thompson passes to Wiggins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Lillard finds Grant. Curry with a steal. The Warriors shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's game time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Back to Thompson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
This is not someone you want to send to the line. Thompson loves coming through there in the clutch.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Thibault, that's good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The kick out, Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
The previous play is under the
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Simons outside. Curry with a steal. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons outside. Back to Nurkic to take the lead. It's in!
It's going to take more effort than that to stop Nurkic from scoring. He's a tough-minded big who plays with physicality.
Timeout called. The Warriors. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
So...
glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. Iguodala out there with Green, and it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant. Here's Tillman. Out to Morant. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like you saw there.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Back to Curry. And so just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Morant. Bane with it. Now Green defending. Morant passes to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the hoop and finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Iguodala. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. The pass to Tillman. Morant outside, and Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Iguodala, no good. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Poole. Morant with the steal. Tillman passes to Bane. There's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 6 points.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
He kicks it to Morant with the drive and finished off by Morant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Morant, and they get it back. Payne for three. Shot clock at 5. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Adams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you don't want to give Adams the and-one opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
Pass to Kuminga. Wiggins with it. Here he goes. He gets it up. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Luke Kennard. Brandon Clark is out there with Adams. Then it's Williams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. Here's Poole. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, Poole has that ability. That one stride, full speed kind of player. Nice action there.
DiVincenzo against Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now, here's Kennard. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Iguodala, wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
And that one's good by Clark.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Baines checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Kennard.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane. Right wing. Tillman passes to Bane. Shoots the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
Morant passes to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bane looking around. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. And it's Green with the jam.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Thompson. Morant passes to Adams. Morant outside. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 13.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
They get it again. Looney. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Adams. Passes to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Morant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Morant. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Curry. 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Your Grizzlies, 35. The Warriors, 26.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Iguodala. And it's Looney in at the center. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And there's Iguodala giving you athleticism and length from that wing position.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 7. Right side Curry. They kick it out to Green from deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 5 points so far. The Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside for Jackson. Good on the triple.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Thompson passes to Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Kennard against Curry. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Stripped it away. One-on-one here. Here's Williams. Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And it's Green with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kennard kicks to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Andre Iguodala. Wiggins is checked in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Brooks with it. Kuminga picks him up. Brooks, the pass to Kennard. And just miss after miss right now. The Warriors have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Thompson from long range. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
The steady hand of the lefty Luke Kennard there, and he's able to do it with the foul.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Golden State. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Memphis leading. Now Kennard. He has 5. Here's Williams. Pass to Aldama. Rule with the steal. Now the feed to Kuminga. Back to DiVincenzo. Now the pass to Kuminga. Stolen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And Williams drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Poole.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
Here's Kennard, and he goes in for the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Poole against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Offensive rebound. Memphis leading by 6. Adams down low. Guarded by Poole. Here's Morant with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 19 points.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, Iguodala's setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Morant dishes to Adams. And he converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Payne with it. Picked up by Thompson. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Morant against Curry. Adams down low. Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Warriors trail by 11. Curry way outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Green missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
That's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Here's Curry. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Curry, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Both free throws good from Morant. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the Warriors miss again. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Both free throws good from Morant. Thompson looking for an opening. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Right side Bain from the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Adams' shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Looney. Can they get it? Good. Nice job down low.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinic.
These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And Morant over to help. Simons finds Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Simons. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
That shot, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3. Simons got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Morant with the slam!
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. With the step back. Here's Simons. The rebound by Jackson. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season. And Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Here's Lillard, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
So crafty. Lillard is a true wizard with the ball.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Up top, Thibault. Nurkic passes to Thibault. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Morant outside. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Grant the pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Bain. Back to Grant. And stolen by Morant. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. From beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 15 points.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Jackson outside. Goes back up. Adams, shot's good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Lillard, pass to Nurkic. And here's Grant. Fires the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there. And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Morant. Oh, are you kidding me?
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Grant's shot is off. Morant against Simons. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. From outside the arc. Brooks outside. There's the three. It doesn't go for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Nasir Little out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kennard outside. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Little. Outside Reddish. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside, Williams. Here's Aldama. Outside, Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Reddish, and there's the drive. They swipe it. Johnson against Williams. Here's Kennard. And again, Memphis no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
From deep, Johnson. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Kennard. The rebound by Eubanks.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Back to Reddish. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Reddish on the wing. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Memphis leading. And Williams punches it home.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. His first shot coming late. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
To halt the run, Grant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Three-pointer Brooks. The long-distance 3 is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
From deep, Bane. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. Fires from deep. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lets it fly. Lillard can't get it to go. Morant against Lillard. Morant with the slam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. John Morant just goes about his business.
Now Lillard. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
And so it's Memphis, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Morant missing again. And here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Down low. And Nurkic throws it down.
What makes Dame great in pick and roll action? You have to worry about him scoring or passing.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot from the wing. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Lillard. Simons has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. From deep, Morant knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. And it's Portland scoring again.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Simons. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I bet Coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Now here's Morant. 27 points for him. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. And it's Portland the other way. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Three-pointer. And it's Thibault missing.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The three from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now, no question. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Simons with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Grant, the pass to Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Thybulle. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Memphis leading. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
He's a smooth athlete, even on a straight dunk. You can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Lillard against Morant. Lillard outside. Takes it inside. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis now. At one point, they led by 16. Steps back. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Jackson finds Morant. Shot clock at 5. Morant with the slam!
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Thibault. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
On the wing, Bane. Lillard against Morant. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Out to Lillard, looking to end the run. Portland again missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant with it, now guarded by Simons. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Outside Thibault. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And he makes a first.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
The Grizzlies have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Portland's ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like when Simons takes charge, because when he does, it forces the D to act.
And the second free throw is good.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Kept alive. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Grant. Another shot. And the layup is good.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Portland grabs the miss. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lillard outside. Outside for Grant. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far
incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wiggins after the miss from Damian Lillard. And the 3 ball is good.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Tries again. Pass to Simons. Green with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Thompson misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team.
And the basket by Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Here's Lillard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Second chance shot. Nurkic. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
From deep 3-point range, Curry. Good. Curry's got 11 points.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
They get it back. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Lillard outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thibault. It's stolen by Green. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Thompson kicks to Curry. 3-pointer. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. He's got 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Curry with it. Now defended by Grant. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. Goes back up. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Out to Thompson. The 3. That ball's high speed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man, and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on Lillard. Thompson in the corner. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. Pass to Thibault. It's stolen by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Substitution on the court.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors.
And give it up for your Warriors youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. JaMychal Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lamb at the small forward. And here's Sharp. Rebounded by Lamb. To the inside. There's Kuminga. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Johnson. Here's Eubanks. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Sharp. Cranes the three-pointer.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 6 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out to Lamb. Back to DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Johnson, the pass to Reddish. It's stolen by Green, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Warriors leading by 17. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. And it's Simons missing. Golden State's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Curry gets the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Shot to stop the run, and Lillard throws it down.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Thompson outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. against Curry. The Trailblazers rebound. And there's the pass to Thibault. 6 to shoot. Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
1:10 left in the first half. And here's Green outside, and another three for Golden State.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Passes it to Simons. The three ball. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Down low, outside, Green takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Here's Simon. Oh, my!
Nice finish.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Lillard. And he got that one up in time, but it doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you. And
Your Warriors, 49. The Trailblazers, 28.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
Now Lillard. He's got 9. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And they'll get another chance. Green kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Simons finds Thibault. Portland no good that time either. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Wiggins. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
What a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Trailblazers ball.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Grant with a screen on Thompson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Looking to get it going. And it's Lillard missing. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Thompson gets it to go.
We have seen Klay Thompson with some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know you better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
To the paint, here's Green. It's hauled in by Thibault. For Portland, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Trailblazers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Curry is inside. He's covered by Grant. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 16. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-2 run. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Lillard. Kicks to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Thompson, fires the three. Good as Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kuminga, and it's JaMychal Green, and it's Lamb in at the small forward position.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good.
Line for the Blazers, Anthony Simons.
Both shots good from the stripe. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
First personal foul.
That's good from Poole. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins is checked in for Lamb. And it's Thompson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Sharp. Lets it go with a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Back to Poole. He takes it in. Power down with both hands.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Nurkic a screen on Poole. And then Sharp with the dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And it's in there. Looney's got his first 2 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And he makes the first. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. That one is no good. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Simons finds Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Simons for the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Thompson.
Impressive athleticism from Clay on the cut. Feels like he can score the ball whenever he wants.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Driving inside. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Bible with the ball. To the middle. Nurkic in the post. Looney on him. Nurkic can't hit. And Thompson launches it from deep. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Stolen by Thompson. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wiggins outside. Thompson outside. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Grant. He kicks to Nurkic. And the pass to Sharp. Nurkic a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Sharp. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Klay Thompson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Curry. Tries again. Looney kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Grant outside. And here is Simons. The three. Wiggins with the rebound. Thompson surveying the floor. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Moran. Adams high post. Outside for Moran. Tries again. The shot, no good. Looney with some nice D. And a deep 3 from Curry. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. It's stolen by Looney. Pass to Curry. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson, the pass to Bain. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. That puts them in the lead.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
We're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Now here's Bain. The fader. Pass to Jackson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Looney. Up and in on the layup.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Here's Moran. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Curry. A minute 37 left to play in the first. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Outside for Moran. They get it again. Jackson outside. That three's off the mark. The Warriors trailing.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways. And just how impressive is that?
And in the building, we've got David West, a key contributor to 2 of the Warriors' titles.
Yeah, a pretty good way to cap your career off. I mean, he won in 2017, then 2018, and then walked away. And he might want to walk away tonight if they can't turn this game around.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Now Curry from deep. The rebound by Jackson. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Misses the 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Morant. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Thompson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Memphis, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3. That one goes in. Kennard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Green. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Kennard with it, guarded by Lamb. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 5.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the 3-point shooting.
Kuminga against Kennard. The drive by DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires from the corner. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Iguodala's checked in for Lamb. The Warriors shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Iguodala outside. Shot to stop the run. Out to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Kuminga. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. DiVincenzo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Memphis now. This run now up to 13-2. Outside Jones. Williams from long range. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right wing.
2 minutes.
Adams finds Morant. Clock at 6. And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. From deep, Morant nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Green. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Right side Bane. Jackson against Green. Pass to Brooks. Takes a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Morant. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And it's Green missing. For Memphis, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Brooks against Thompson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Curry. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morant with it. He's got 5. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Warriors, 14. The Grizzlies, 30.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Morant outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Out to Thompson. Releases. Misses the jumper.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Puts up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Looney, back to Green, lets it go from the wing, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Now here's Kennard. 11 points in the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
That's on Brandon Clark.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Green for 3, hits the 3-pointer. Green's got 7 points.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Some room here for Jones. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Now here's Kennard. Outside Jones. From deep 3-point range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Kennard outside. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 9 rebounds now. Curry with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Wiggins passes to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. On the take, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his second basket.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Williams passes to Kennard beyond the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And Kennard has the ability to absolutely fill it up.
Pass to Williams. Clark outside. Outside Jones. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He has 7.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's good from Jones.
Shooting for Memphis.
Jones hits them both. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. He takes it in, and he comes up with a bucket. Kuminga's got his first bucket in this one.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
The 3 from Bane. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis out in front by 19 going into.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Warriors shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Poole. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Bane with it. Poole picks him up. Brooks from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
From deep, Morant sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And they're on the break. Here's Payne. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Looney, a screen on Morant. Curry against Morant. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams, one thing, but persistence is another.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And here's Memphis. It's been 13 unanswered for him. Stolen by Thompson. And here they come. The three from Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen, Steph Curry, on another level.
From deep, Morant. Looney grabs a miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Outside Payne. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. And then Morant with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And Looney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
From Klay Thompson.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Morant with the slam!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Down low. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
To the paint. Here's Adams. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, the Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Looney. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Adams. Can't get it to drop. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Green. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies, Curry gets the bucket.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now here's Morant. Here's Bain. They get the rebound. Adams, shot's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Come on, Looney.
Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Hey.